Alright boys, so I'm going to try the low handles today because I've been doing this high handles, right, for a long time. And it's back day, by the way. I don't know why I didn't get to that sooner, but I feel like I've kind of plateaued in strength in the high handles, and I'll get back to it eventually. But, you know, you got to switch the angle sometimes. You got to switch the way you do things. And I've been doing this workout for so long at this point, I definitely think it's time to switch it up. Not the actual whole workout itself. It's still a T-bar row, chest supported, but obviously we're just going to grab at a different angle. Instead of biasing our traps, we're going to try to bias our lats a little more. So, like that. All right, let's go. Alright boys, so that weight moved pretty decent. I mean, obviously there's a good amount of cheating, but I never thought I'd be able to do 5 plates on the low handles that easily, that quickly. So definitely looking forward to what I'm going to do next bulk. But we got to finish out the cut first. Today I was a crisp 173, so with clothes on. So anyway, yeah, let's horse the weight around, put some gusto in it. So the thing that this is biasing is mainly your upper lats. So it's the thoracic division, so to speak. Usually when I do lat pull downs first, that's targeting your lower lats. And, you know, those have paid off majorly. I feel like my lats look pretty good as a result of doing a lot of heavy pull downs over, you know, probably this past less than a year at this point. But I want to start to switch to this first, develop my upper lats a lot, maybe get some more of that cobra width. And, you know, we'll go from there. But everybody wants to look like C-Bum and have that outer lat sweep. And I'll tell you what, a lot of that has to do with just his insertions and bone structure. But you can get some of that by biasing those upper lats, trust me. We're doing some lat pull downs like I was just talking about. And, you know, these are pretty nice for the lower lat, like I was saying. But, I don't know, we're just going to try to horse some weight around. I think I'm going to go a little lighter than normal, just 220. And, yeah, I'm definitely not doing 280. That's if we're putting it first in the workout, I'll do that much. But other than that, not doing the full stack today. All right, that weight moved pretty good last set. So we're doing, I'm gonna do 210, or should I do 225 again? We'll do 225. We'll do 225. And we'll just try to horse it more efficiently, more effectively. Guys, I mean, a lot of you are new because I recently like tripled my subscribers out of nowhere. And, you know, with that said, you know, I had a viral video and everything, which was pretty nice and cool, but a lot of you guys are new to the channel, so I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can. If you put some gusto into the weight you're doing, some slight cheating, and you really focus on just moving it with the same form every time, even if it's not necessarily perfectly strict, as long as it's consistent, okay? Without too much cheating. There's a limit, obviously. I have my own limits when it comes to cheating. That is what's best. In my opinion, I do think slight cheating is probably the best way to actually ensure intensity in your sets, to go as heavy as possible, to progressively overload and not stagnate at the same weight. You know, I see some people who are stuck on, you know, 120 pounds on the lat pull down forever because they say, oh, well, I just got to do it perfectly strict. Well, if you're just focusing on how can I get more strict instead of focusing how can I overload with consistent form even if it's not perfect, then you're not going to grow as much as you could otherwise. And I've made videos about specific back development before, and just shown the difference between when I would go super strict on every workout for, you know, years, literally. And the difference between that and now, which in the span of about 9 months, I grew my back tremendously. So I would definitely take a slight cheating approach. Guys, don't do anything insane. Don't do anything dumb. Don't get yourself hurt. Be safe, obviously, but slight cheating, right? Put a little bit of gusto into it. Anyway, I'm gonna get to my set. All right, so I get it on 0.5 zoom today because
I did 225.
225.
4 or 5.
Beast mode.
Those straps really do help out a lot.
Say that for the people.
Huh?
Say that last part for the people.
Wrist straps really do help a lot.
They do. And this guy was anti-strap forever. So
I did 225. I did 225 for 5.
on the lat pull down, which is a lot more than he usually does. So, you know, and he's a boxer. He does all this cardio, so realistically, he shouldn't be getting that much stronger. But guys, straps help. Higher motor unit recruitment in the lats, higher motor unit recruitment in your back in general, and stronger ability to pull without your grip being the limiter. Why use a small muscle as the limiter for your big muscles? Never made sense to me. 70-pound dumbbell preacher curl.
Sheesh. Ah.
All right, boys, so 60 should move good. A lot of people criticize my form on 70, but you should try picking up 70 yourself if you're going to criticize my form. And like I always say, slight cheating is the way to go. My arms increased 2 inches in 6 months, from 45 pounds on the dumbbell preacher curl all the way up to 70 for the same amount of reps. So don't be afraid of progressive overload. You'll stay small. People say you don't need heavy weight for arms, but that couldn't be further from the truth. I think if for any muscle group, you need heavy weight. You need to progressively overload, man. The pump doesn't cause growth. Soreness doesn't cause growth. High reps don't cause growth. High volume doesn't cause growth. It's mechanical tension of high threshold muscle fibers and high motor unit recruitment that cause stimulating reps that contribute to overall growth. That's what your goal should be. I'm gonna do some dumbbell wrist curls today. I'm gonna do them a little differently than normal. I'm getting to the point where when I'm trying to do them off the side like this, the dumbbell is so big that it literally occludes, I think that's the right word, occludes, I don't know. It clips into the bench like a freaking video game, okay? So it's blocking up the range of motion. It's making it weird, awkward, and terrible and clunky. So I'm gonna try doing it on a corner of the bench so that way the dumbbells have the actual, or the ends of the dumbbell, you know, the parts that stick out, will have a place to go in the open air rather than clipping it directly into the side of the bench. Gotta reposition. That actually moved so much better than normal. Still felt awkward because, guys, that side-to-side stabilization is just, it's so weird with wrist curls. But, you know, over time we'll learn how to do it better, get more coordinated. And, yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty much no pain, which is nice. Shoulders felt a little bit silly coming into the gym today, but they actually felt pretty good going out. Well, we didn't leave yet, but you know what I mean. Moved well, moved good, moved heavy, horsed it, put some gusto in it. You get the whole deal. I'll cut to the next set. All right, the back bump is kind of faded, but it's all good. I still got a bicep and forearm pump in, and not much else to say. Hopefully this will be a good pump check. That last set moved terribly, though. I know you guys saw that. That just was a total mess, but that's what happens when a workout can sometimes be super unstable, and sometimes you overestimate your strength towards the end. Try not to let that happen. Anyway, let's get to posing.